This video is brought to you by NordVPN. Mobile game ads are the worst form of advertisement in human history. Yes, even more so than the guy who invented a flying suit and jumped off the Eiffel Tower to prove his point. Guess what? He was wrong. Deadly wrong. But mobile game ads hit every single checkbox when it comes to abhorrent behavior. They're misleading. They steal from other successful franchises. They're aggressively horny. And for some reason, YouTube has no problem with any of that. They'll gladly take money from these mobile game companies because they make bank. The games cost practically nothing to make. Yet the free-to-play model, which, surprise, surprise, isn't free, drills into a minority of their players and wrings them dry with microtransactions. So what do these mobile game companies do with those profit margins? Besides, of course, lining their own pockets. Why, they dump said money right back into marketing. Marketing that is nearly as cheap as the games they're making. Overwhelming numbers with loud and obnoxious ads with the sole objective of grabbing the viewer's attention, if even for a second. Make your impression, hope the viewer downloads the game, and then hope they have a crippling addiction problem when it comes to microtransactions. What an ethical business model. And as time goes on, and as more competition emerges, these mobile game ads have grown more desperate and drastic with their measures. They aim to shock, to disgust, to invoke any kind of reaction that makes you remember the game, and that you might want to check it out. Don't. Actually, the more I see mobile game ads on YouTube, the more I realize that all of the folks who made YouTube kid cartoons back in 2017 just moved over into the mobile game advertising market. I mean, it's essentially the same level of disgust and quality. Or quality, more like lack thereof. So, in this video, I'm going to rank my own subjective list of what I consider to be the top 10 worst mobile game ads of all time. Now, albeit I have not seen every single mobile game ad in the world, or I'd be dead. So take that for what it's worth. Now, here are the rules for the list. Only videos are allowed, so no still images. That can literally be its own list. Next, I rank these entries on the following: technical quality of the ad, authenticity, and the general disgust it invokes. As in, wow, this shit isn't tasteful at all and has zero class. So, let's check out my list for the top 10 worst mobile game ads in the world.
Hey guys, it's me, Flying Gorilla, from my new app on the App Store, Flying Gorilla. It's a free download, so I hope you check it out, and I hope...
Right there, that one? That's actually the only good mobile game ad that's ever been made. I'm gonna go download it. No, I'm not. Number 10, Lily's Garden, and also its sister game, Penny and Flow. I did a dedicated video on Lily's Garden about a year ago, and woo, what a trip that was! Hell, even the folks who made the game have embraced the chaos of it and called their creation the Lily's Garden Cinematic Universe. Oh my god, is nothing sacred. Now, on a technical level, the ads are pretty good. Well, I guess relative to the rest of the mobile game ads industry. But when it comes to authenticity, the game itself isn't nearly as raunchy as the ads imply. Can you sit on the dryer in the game, at the laundromat with your friends, and get off? No, you can't. What the hell? I want my money back. Oh, it was free? Well, I want my time back. Instead, you're just playing Candy Crush and customizing your garden and home. Nah, such a shame too, because I was actually invested in the story and the drama the ads are leading with. But the game itself doesn't really deliver on that front. Advertising? Oh, outrageous. Gameplay narrative? Surprisingly subdued. And that's the exact same case for Penny and Flow, the sister game of Lily's Garden. Like, I was hoping for more outrageous ads with this game, but it's been relatively silent. Also, there's Merge Mansion, which I know, not the same company, it's a bit different, but I want to give it a quick highlight. You got the grandma who looks super sus in the back of a cop car who's like, he is alive. Like, props to Merge Mansion for not giving it a smut like Lily's Garden, and instead embrace the silliness of its tone. Hell, they even have live-action versions of their ads. Love it. Number 9. Delete Puzzle, Eraser. So I think it was called like Erase 1, like Delete Puzzle, Erase 1, or is it Erase It, Delete Part? It's all of them, all right? Okay, so actually, Erase It, Delete Part 1 has been renamed to DOP, Delete One Part. While the other two, I think, are from separate developers despite the similar names, though Erase 1 is no longer listed in any of the shops, like Apple Store or Google Store. But I'll tell you this, all three are guilty of the same crime. They steal from other properties, such as Squid Games or Among Us, and their ads are scummy as hell. Oh my, what's Pearl from the hit show Steven Universe doing to Greg Universe from the hit show Steven Universe in this bathhouse? I don't think I want to know. Pearl! I'm trying to do the Greg voice. Pearl, what are you doing to me? Oh, Pearl, it's me, Greg Universe. What are you doing to my genitals? Oh, I should die. The gameplay isn't nearly as raunchy as the ad showcase, though to be fair, you at least erase stuff in the game, so there's some degree of authenticity to these ads. But the thrusting? The debauchery? Nah, there's no excuse for that. And once more, it blows my mind that these ads were allowed on YouTube. You mention sexual stuff in a video? Oh, you're in trouble. But if you promote it in an ad? Well, let's roll out the red carpet and get out the champagne. Perhaps we step into the shower. Number 8. ReFantasia, Charm and Conquer, and Isekai Demon Waifu. I know, it's 2 for 1 again, but both of these games are essentially the same. Collect anime and furry waifus. Hell, even husbandos. They're also gacha games. On top of that, they're incredibly horny with their advertising, which to be fair, I can at least understand. The games, horny. The advertising, just as horny. YouTube allowing said ads? That's where I get a little pissed. But I've learned to give up hope with believing that YouTube can be better. The ads for both games are chock full of boobs and thighs and monster girls from all walks of life. Now, when it comes to Demon Isekai and ReFantasia, the ads are virtually the same, except for one stark difference. ReFantasia uses YouTube Shorts that feature a 3D model of a girl dancing, and my god, look at her hands! They are broken. Oh wow, so hot. Number 7, those running games like Fat to Fit, Twerk Race 3D, First to Life, and Fairly Rush Genetic Fusion. Again, I'm balling them all up into one selection because trust me, they're virtually the same. Now, I remember when I first saw these ads and I asked myself, is reality breaking? Because these ads are the definition of chaos. Big butts, cat girls, sperm? Just run down the course and hit those targets and things happen, like birth. Unfortunately, the ads are just like the game, so they are authentic. Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. But I gotta say, First to Life holds the medal for being the most offensive. In this game and in the advertisement, you run down the course of life and can dictate the outcome of your character by the items you collect, such as harp or assault rifle. But in one ad, let's just say the parents weren't happy with the results of their baby. And I mean that to a very offensive degree. Number 6, Ebony the King's Return, and also Hero Wars. I know, it's 2 again, just deal with it, all right? Trust me, they're the exact same. So, these are the kind of ads with the puzzle, with the hero character needing to slide things around and how said ad usually ends in obvious defeat. Oh no, I better pull that lever and pour some lava on me. How did this happen? How did I lose? I'm looking at you, Hero Wars. I feel that Hero Wars is one of the biggest offenders when it comes to misleading ads, and boy, are there a lot of them. There's even an ad with a giant woman who, is sucking on the guy. She sucks on his body, and then she throws him on the ground, and then there's this precarious vine that the guy's gotta climb up in her general direction of her body. And yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, a misleading ad for a low-quality game. But then you have Ebony the King's Return, where their ads feature people who call out games like Hero Wars, saying that they're misleading and how their game isn't.
Guys, I know you think all those puzzle ads are fake, but today I finally found the game. Ebony, the King's Return. That's right, guys. The same game you see in those ads. I haven't seen enough of those videos. Today I'm gonna play it.
Guess what? They're lying. The game is barely like the ads with the advertised puzzles. It also features some of the worst actors I've ever seen. I do not know how they found a living, breathing human who sounds more like a robot than a robot. But there it is.
Oh, what an exciting opening. Oh no! What? I'm alive.
No. Screw these obnoxious ads. They have no sense of class. Here, let me show you how it's done. So, a big shout out to this video's partner, NordVPN. You know what I hate? Not being able to watch movies or shows because they're region locked. It sucks even more when the streaming services remove said content, and now it's region locked somewhere else. Yeah, I'm looking at you, HBO Max. Bring back Close Enough. I love that show. You know what? No. Screw you, I can do it myself. Gonna switch my Nord location to Canada and boom, screw you HBO Max. With a single press of a button, you can have access to 5,400 servers covering 59 countries. Easy as that. Nord also offers security and allows you to protect your privacy and encrypt your data. Also, it's super fast with no bandwidth throttling and streams to your PC and smart device with speed and security. Plus, Nord includes a threat protection feature, which even offers more security against cyber threats. It blocks trackers, malicious ads, and steers you away from harmful websites and files. So, hit up my link in the description down below and go to nordvpn.com/Saberspark to get 4 months for free. It's risk-free and includes Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Go hit them up today. And now, back to these cursed mobile game ads. Number 5, Homescape and Gardenscape. Again, essentially the same. I hate these games, and I hate their ads even more so. Homescape's a bit more new compared to Gardenscape, and for some reason, they really like to show mothers and children suffering out in the cold. What's that? You're dying from hypothermia? Well, you should have bought more V-Bucks, idiot! You're putting tape over the window? That's not enough! How about you die? And the Gardenscape ads? Huh, even worse. They straight up lie about their gameplay. The ads are a bunch of puzzles, with the game itself tending to a garden. Just advertise that! Stop with the lying! Be better! It looks like these games were banned by the ASA in the UK, so hey, a step in the right direction. YouTube, do the same. Number 4, Perfect Lie.
Oops! Did you just check me out?
Yes, I like you.
You are rusticated.
What the fuck? Number 3, Idle Heroes. These assholes in particular. Let me tell you about these guys, all right? Stolen voice lines and music, terrible voice acting, and of course, a lot of boob jiggle. But the moment that blew my mind was when they straight up admitted to false advertising in an advertisement. And what do they do to make amends? Well, they offer their players some free game currency or whatever it is, and that is it. You know what I would do after hearing an ad about a game that's deliberately lying to me? I'd stop playing the goddamn game! Like, there are some bad mobile game ads out there, but to see one admit their scam? Holy shit. Number 2, Project Makeover. These ads are like the living successor of YouTube kid cartoons, and I mean that. A sad girl character with over-the-top burnt hair and nasty makeup and oh no, hairy legs. Oh, give them away, disgusting. How dare women have hair on their legs? Get rid of it now, I say. Body odor, cheating on their spouse, homelessness, just a few of the social faux pas featured in the advertising of this game. Plus, of course, an uncomfortable amount of farting. And I really mean uncomfortable. Now, the game itself doesn't look half bad, though it is essentially Candy Crush. What a surprise. But the ads, oh my god, numerous and incredibly scummy. Lots of shock and disgust, and plenty of sexual innuendos. Just legions of ads that go, "Fuck me up, cuz," and play into the morbid curiosity of its, what I would imagine, naive and young audience. Now, before we get to number 1, here's a list of our dishonorable mentions. Game of War, Puzzle Breaker, Castle Hustle, State of Survival, Kiss of War, and Figure Fantasy. What a pile of garbage. But you want to know who the number 1 spot goes to? Oh, I'll tell ya. It goes to Evertail. Evertail is the most blatant example of false advertising I've ever seen. Yeah, Idle Heroes lied, but they at least have characters on the screen that show up in the actual game. For Evertail, they just straight up rip off Pokemon with this ARG creepypasta horror spin on it. The game itself came out in 2019, and it's just this monster-catching game with anime characters. Wow, how original. I mean, I guess that's why the marketing department for this company, Zigza Game, decided to just lie to their potential customers with every fiber in their body. Remember Pokemon? Oh, of course, I love it. Okay, but what if the cute animal is being grabbed by this long-armed monster and is being dragged back into a house and then blood squirts everywhere and then there's a cryptic message about consequences? How about off-brand Ash Ketchum being absolutely mutilated? You want more of that? Okay, apparently so. And good thing too, because there's nearly 400 ads from Evertail slinging these lies. What the actual hell? Now, some of y'all right now are probably going, hey, at least the ads aren't horny. Bad news, guys, some of them are. And ironically, these ads are more accurate in regards to the game itself than the other ones. What's even worse is that Zigza Game knows that these ads are successful, so why not just make a game to reflect the marketing? You know, make a game people want to play. Viewers are obviously into the ARG chibi Pokemon characters getting messed up, so at least make a game that reflects that in your advertising. Oh, good God, what a nightmare! So folks, there you have it. My picks for the top 10 worst mobile game ads of all time. But hey, that's just for the moment, right? These mobile game ads are like cockroaches. There's always more crawling out of the crevices somewhere. Just a bunch of low quality, misleading, and over-sexualized garbage. And of course, this all comes spewing forth from an industry that preys on the addiction of people and is promoted via hypocritical platforms like YouTube. For me, I'm waiting for the day where YouTube makes an apology video like Idle Heroes. Like that would ever happen. They give me 3 months of YouTube Premium, right? Actually, I'd take that. So yeah, those are my thoughts about bad mobile game ads. Feel free to leave a comment down below with your personal opinion of what you think might be the biggest offender when it comes to the worst mobile game ads in the world. All right, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Now, I'm gonna go play Demon Isekai Waifu and go look for my furry girlfriend.
Oh my. Amazing.